Hey gaming fans, so today I have another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile, and this one is normal water monsters. I guess that's what you want to call it. It's just a deck based on pulling out a lot of really big water type normal monsters. So let's get to the deck and I'll show you what I'm playing. So obviously we have the 7 colored fish, which is, this one came out quite a while ago. This card came out back when people still played regular normal monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was always, if you could get an 1800 beat stick, they were actually pretty decent. But today they're just really used for these type of decks. Then we also have Sea Serpent, Warrior of Darkness. So, obviously that's a fish. The 7 colored fish is a fish, so this guy's a Sea Serpent. He's pretty much the same, 1800 attack. And then we have the Gagagio. I think that's how you say it, Gagagio. But he's a little bit bigger. He's 1850, so I mean that's okay. I don't think it's going to matter that much in most cases, but it still helps every little bit. And so that's it for the level 4s. So we also play 3 of the Terror King Salmon, which is a 2400 level 5, but there is ways to sneak him into play. And we also play 3 of the Giga Gagagio. So obviously these guys are all part of a series of monsters. There's also a level 1, I believe. I think it's level 1. But anyways, yeah, so that's it for your normal monster lineup. We do play 3 effect monsters, which is Warrior of Atlantis. So this is pretty much, well, it's a 1900 beat stick, but your primary use of this is to discard him for his effect to add a legendary ocean from your deck to your hand, because that's what you're going to need to pull out these guys. So that's it for the monsters. Pretty slim monster lineup there. So for the spells, obviously we need a legendary ocean. Now, a legendary ocean, its name is treated as Umi, and then you reduce the level of all water monsters in both players' hands and on the field by 1, and then all water monsters gain 200 attack and defense. So naturally, you're going to want this guy in your hand, which is 2450. He'll gain an extra 200, so you'll be 2650. He'll be reduced, so he'll be level 4, and you'll literally just play him like a normal monster. You don't even have to tribute. So that's pretty much the idea there. You're going to get a 26 beater for free, essentially. Then we got Unexpected Die, which is, this will help. I was going to play Rescue Rabbit in this deck, but I thought this will do it. So if you control no monsters, you get to special summon a level 4 lower normal monster from your deck, which is pretty much everything from the beginning there. All those are level 4, which will help you with also getting some Xyz plays off. But you have to keep in mind, though, when you want to do that, your Legendary Ocean, if it's out, they're all going to be level 3s. And then because we're playing water, I added in, obviously, Moray of Greed, because, it draws cards, and if you get a handful of normal monsters you don't need, you could put 2 of them back to draw 3 cards. Then we got a Monster Reborn. Again, pretty standard card in most decks. There's no reason to not run a Monster Reborn, unless you have a lot of other cards that will do the job better. We also have, because it's a normal monster deck, 3 Faustian Bargain. So obviously this is a card you're going to want to play when your opponent already special summoned a monster. So what you do is you send 1 special summon monster on either side of the field, most likely your opponent's side, to special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand. So, again, those would be these guys here. But also if a Legendary Ocean is out, these guys are level 4 in your hand. So it could even be those guys. And so you can literally just pick any of your opponent's special summon monsters. And in this format, that's not exactly a rare thing. And then to slow your opponent down a little bit, we got 3 of the Heat Wave card. It's a pretty decent card. If you can pull it off on turn 1, you could really slow your opponent down from doing anything. So that this card can only be activated at the start of the main phase 1. Then neither player can normal or special summon an effect monster until your next draw phase. So, you wouldn't obviously normal summon him, but all your monsters are normal, so it's not really going to hurt you at all. You just wouldn't be able to Xyz or play any of the other spells like this one, the Dragon's Mirror. So I'm playing 2 of these because you can banish 2 normal monsters from your graveyard to fusion summon out a First of Dragons. So that's it for the spells. Well, let's get on to the traps. So the traps are pretty simple lineup. So I got one Fists of the Unraveled Tenyi. I would definitely want to play more than one of this card, but I only have one. So one day I'll get my hands on another copy or 2. When a spell or a trap card or monster effect is activated while you control a face-up non-effect monster, negate the activation. Unfortunately, it doesn't destroy it, so if it's a spell or a trap, it's probably going to go to the graveyard anyways, but if it's a monster effect, the monster will live, but you'll negate the activation. But the other thing that's interesting about this is if this set card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you could special summon one non-effect monster from your extra deck. So I'll get to what that's going to summon soon. And then we got 3 Solemn Judgments, just to help shut down anything your opponent might play that will hurt you. So if you can pull off your Hate Wave, you can prevent any special summoning, and then this can help negate any spells or traps that might happen. Or on their turn where they're outside, when the Heat Wave is off, then you can negate the monster they try to summon. So it's just there to give it a little bit of a competitive edge. This deck isn't exactly that competitive. It's more of a casual deck. So as I said, you got your First of Dragons. So your Dragon Mirror, as you could remove from play from your side of the field or your graveyard fusion material monsters that are listed on a Dragon Fusion monster, and special summon that fusion monster from your extra deck. And First of Dragons is a fusion monster that only requires 2 normal monsters, and it's a dragon. And what's cool about this guy is he's 2700 attack, but he must be fusion summoned, cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can only control one of him, and this card cannot be destroyed by battle except by battle with a normal monster, and is unaffected by other monsters' effects. So your opponent can't get rid of it with monster effects, which is cool. And chances are they're not going to be playing a normal monster that's 27 or higher. So it's too bad he's not water, but anyways, for the rest of the extra deck, we got Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is the target for this card. So if this card gets destroyed while it's face down by your opponent, you get to special summon this 4500 dragon beat stick for nothing. So it's really cool. So you got to at least have the one. And then because, a lot of your level 4s can turn into level 3s, I put in my Zen Mains and Leviar. This could really be any rank 3s that you like. And of course, I put in my standard lineup of rank 4s, just in case you don't have a Legendary Ocean out. Or if you're able to get 2 of these guys out, they'll both be level 4 if Legendary Ocean is on the field. And yeah, so pretty much my standard lineup there. And then just some link monsters like Borrelord Dragon, Underclock Taker, Triple Burst Dragon, because it just requires any 2 monsters. Well, this one probably wouldn't work because it's effect, but you know what I'm saying. Just whatever you want. But anyways, yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, it's casual. Typical decks that I build are casual. I don't build the hyper tournament style decks because, well, there's no fun in that. Anyways, hope you liked the deck. Let me know what you think of normal monsters and the water style. I always like to try and play this deck every once in a while. It's just a lot of fun. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.